We made the tough choice of having the elephant killed in exchange for Arthur Swift leaving the island forever. And it seemed like he almost convinced, or he almost was about to reveal what really happened, because he said, "I didn't mean to," and then he was cut off by Sherlock. I wish Sherlock here didn't cut him off. So we are continuing a mother's love. I believe there was a mirror nearby.
The garden's much prettier, don't you think?
Hmm.
I bet the memories are all flooding back now.
Yeah, we bought some furniture. Only empty house. I need to go around collecting it.
Oh, the best place for reading.
Hmm. Hasn't changed anything. How about over here? Oh, oh wait.
Ah yes, we were sword fighting in this very spot.
And that time, I was the winner.
So, as your victory prize, you asked me to fulfill a wish. I remember we did something the very next night, John, but what was it? We've brought a cage with us. You insisted it must be made of iron.
That's because we were preparing to hunt fairies in our garden. Everyone knows iron is the only thing that can hold them.
And I was distinctly uncomfortable.
It was a disguise, of course. Fairies are easy to scare off, unless you're incognito.
And every trap needs bait. We brought honey and a glass of warm milk.
After 2 hours lying in wait, we noticed movement in the bushes. The fairies appeared at last.
No, it was just Isolde the pig. She was lured by the smell of honey and milk, and ate every last drop. Isolde belonged to Mr. Sim in Miner's End and escaped regularly. At least twice a month we would see him searching for her all over the island.
One pig fly. Let's continue this. Concentration, keep this pinned.
Holmes, sweet. You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
Mirror. Ah, here it is.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
It's pinned. Door is somewhere on the first floor. I see. Okay, so I need to go down here first.
Another one.
Nope.
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Alright. This one, maybe?
Another one.
No.
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
I heard the sound for, concentration coming up a scribble. Ah, I see.
I had a surprise for my mother. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona, and were eager to show my mother right away.
Why does it mention the first floor?
For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs.
Oh, I see. That's where it comes into play.
I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Ooh.
Yes. It came from upstairs.
Oh no. What happened?
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate.
Angry male.
Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet.
Otto Richter, that name came up before. Mycroft must know the truth about what happened.
He smashed it.
Open Violet's room.
Her things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Sigurd Morland Holmes. What one is? More hints that John is imaginary. Two sons, Mycroft 16, Sherlock 6. Reverend W.E. Stanley.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
I guess John, he thought up of John after that. Disease progresses rapidly. Trepanation.
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want. Look what I found. The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move?
Ooh, will we actually get to do that? John's challenging us. His figures are in black. Well, if we... I see.
Oh, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the Black King with the rook.
Yep.
Looks like it was damaged by a blunt object.
Is that blood on it? Just the paint. That's it? That's all we glean from that? Okay.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
What's in here?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one. There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Did this doctor kill our mother? Is that the truth?
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Man. What's that?
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868.
Something for the archives, maybe?
This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
Another one. Oh, God.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all.
That's unsettling.
Straps on the bed. Just doesn't look right.
Potassium bromide.
Seems this was the most frequent...
Medication, yeah. 1 dram.
1 dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
What's that?
brings back some memories.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose. My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week.
Oh God.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could
Oh my
find
God,
on
what
the
is that
island.
noise? Is it the bathtub? Extreme temperature fluctuations. Hold on. Hold up. That was creepy. Is it because... Was she being burned or something? This is just... keeps getting creepier and creepier, the story of this. Warning Mania. Oh yeah, we need to do this. -6.5. This doubles it? Okay. Got -6 of that. And then 5 of these. So just need to add one. Hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Okay. Okay, start here.
The broken plate shards were all over the floor. Mycroft had to change his suit as the one he was wearing was completely stained. Mother was troubled that morning. Something we did upset her. Dr. Richter tried to calm her down. We had to put the tray with Mother's morning tea down, but why? It's starting to ring a bell. I
Oh,
think it happened in the
imagination.
morning.
Yep. Yep. That Mycroft. That dropped. Yeah, he stained his suit, so I guess he dropped it. What is this? He showed her something and she got pissed? Did she? She got violent? We had to put down the tray with their morning tea. that what happened? I'm guessing what happened. What did he try showing her? What is that?
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Oh,
Concentrate.
god damn it. What happened? Yeah. She threw that. She picked it up and it went flying at Mycroft. Yeah.
I don't believe you! Liars! Get away from me! It's not true! It's not real!
What? Oh.
Everything will be okay, Sherry. I promise.
It was the morning of the 9th of April, the day my mother died. My mother, she was not just ill, but mad. God have mercy.
I'm sorry. That explains why you locked the memory away.
There must be more, John. That was the morning of her death. I need to know what happened. John.
Every time you... I just don't...
Oh man.
Please, Sherry, leave it be.
Just breathe, John. You know that I cannot leave the last stone unturned. We are so close.
I know. But can we at least leave it for another day?
I guess the closer we get to figuring out the truth, that's when John's gonna go away. That's my best guess about it.
Well, history tells us these memories are triggered by our investigation of other matters. I suspect it could not be forced even if I so desired.
Thank you. How are you feeling about all this? Tell me, I'm not the only one reeling.
It feels wrong, sad. Like they're the memories of another man. I'm struggling to reconcile my love for my mother with the reality of who she was. And worse, what possessed Mycroft to lie about it? There are precious few pieces of this puzzle remaining, John. Let us dawdle here no longer.
Indeed. Wait, did you hear that?
Yes. Metallic souls. What is this sailor doing here?
Is it his father? His reaction disturbed me. Fragile sanity, yeah. And that's to do with John, right? The trauma friend, imaginary friend. Is this our father?
Sherlock Holmes, isn't it? I was looking.
Wait, no. Is our father dead? I don't remember. I don't remember.
You?
With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
You can call me your new game. The rules are simple. I have something for you, but you alone must work out what that is.
What the hell is on his
And
forehead?
that something is my prize, I suppose.
You're a fast learner, sir.
What is that? Pink pink hair. Pink pink. Okay. No signs of physical hard work. Hiding something square shaped. Yeah.
I cannot believe that Mr. Vogel has somehow successfully called my attention to his gallery. You're here with an invitation to visit it, obviously.
My word, you are fast, Mr. Holmes. Could you explain how you came to that conclusion?
Of course. Explanations are my favorite part of any conversation. Hands without any sign of regular physical activity, in contradiction to one who would most usually wear such a uniform. The paint in your hair is pink. I don't know of any military service that paints their ships pink, unless they have launched a new fashionable fleet. A sailor with the soul of an artist? I would suggest rather a gallery employee disguised as a sailor to mislead me. How many artists on the island know where I live and of my passion for deduction? Werner Vogel is clearly at the top of the list. And you've been attempting to conceal something square-shaped within your pocket. An invitation, I suppose. An invitation to Mr. Vogel's gallery.
That was remarkable, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Vogel was right about your genius. I think he may have even underestimated you. This is your invitation. Please tell Mr. Vogel that the seed has been planted. He asked me to tell you to do so, if you win this little game. Farewell.
Caravanserai. Crossroads of the Bazaar Road, Hermes Avenue, Old City. The Muse from Abroad. The new main case. We got a lot of stories we could do too. Bazaar Road and Hermes Avenue in the Old City. Alright, guess we'll go into this place. It looks like a main place to go to. There's a coin there too. Let's go to the Oriental Trader.
Come! Decorate your house in Oriental style. Marhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Total cleaning nightmare. Anatolian, a Turkish rug. Nice. Pirate's pistol.
May your purchase bring you joy.
Let's pick something that suits you.
God, I need a lot of money for that crap. Oh my god. John's armor.
Don't leave. Take one more look.
Don't miss
No.
out on the best carpets on the island.
The hell? Esky, keep it heavy. A bookstore.
A fresh newspaper?
Okay, that's it. Just this.
I wish you pleasant reading.
Consequences. Yes, the elephant got executed. They hung the elephant somehow. I wonder if the coin... Hidden coin number 7. Well, this isn't gonna really help. Ah, here we go. What did I do? The other one was pretty obvious to see. Okay, we can't go now. What? Okay. Oh my god, it's up here. You can find your reward in the roots of those trees. Okay. This is just telling me how to find the hidden coins. It's not telling me exactly where they are. I see. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here.
Mr. Holmes, you came. Oh, how kind.
Though now, of course, I realize it is because of my game, not the works on display.
It needn't be one or the other. Your man's disguise was easily debunked, Mr. Vogel, but I shall admit that you planted in me the seed of curiosity.
Ah, terrific! I had no doubt you'd put the pieces together. Let us call it an opening gambit before the real game begins.
So, this little game of yours, what's it about?
An enigma to solve. A locked area in the basement with no windows found brutally vandalized. I have no clue how it was possible.
And this locked area downstairs, what exactly was it?
The under gallery. It's always shut, and I'm the only one with the key.
Ah, so this is your private collection, not part of the gallery.
Oh, no! It's an exclusive exhibition of eccentric pieces. Only a select cadre of artists, investors, and collectors are admitted. Not everyone deserves to have their eyes opened.
What about this intrusion? What happened?
Last night, I was about to leave the gallery when I heard a noise downstairs. I went to the basement, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. It was admittedly a rudimentary inspection. It is not uncommon to get rats down there, so seeing nothing of note, I left and locked up the building. When I returned this morning, alas, I discovered that part of the exhibition had been torched, and there was no sign of the intruder. The mystery being, of course, that all the doors to the gallery were locked exactly as I left them.
And the door to the basement is the only entrance?
Correct. Tell me you're not intrigued.
Well, this matter is certainly within my wheelhouse.
This intrusion troubles me. Please take a look around if you're willing. The under gallery is through the door at the end.
I will see what I see.
Vandalism of the under gallery. He descended the stairs but failed to check
I wish
earlier.
I could show you the gallery under different circumstances, but life is beautiful in its unpredictability, isn't it?
It's the under gallery. Leads nowhere.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
I thought he does appreciate art in the books, if I remember correctly. He's pretty good at pinpointing different pieces.
You sure you don't like art, Sherry?
Alright. What kind of painting is that? Bowlington from behind? Okay. Need to go. AC swing.
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
The hell?
Back home, we've got a taxidermist. He's gonna have a heart attack when he sees what I bring him.
Locked room, Let's see what happened here.
Old, and hasn't been used for a long time.
Boot tracks right here. Yeah, did this person leave and enter this way? That's one possibility. What else are we looking at?
The left step's length is shorter than the right. It indicates that the walker was lame. Closed with a metal bolt. Footprints. Size 9.5.
Change shoes on the way out?
A true artist never shows an unfinished piece.
Sherry, how about some company in that dreary chamber of yours?
Leave my loneliness unbroken, John. A handprint of the thing from another world. But it looks fresh, and its coal origin ruins the effect of the extra mundane. Sodden and mold-ridden. One presumes deliberately. The parasites of creativity. Or just a reflection of the artist's recreational interests.
Getting shrooms. What
Saturn devouring his sun. Oh, grim composition.
Unflinching in its ferocity, yet somehow beautiful.
the boy?
Ugh, sheer vandalism. Only an ignorant person could do such a thing. A Malpao butt.
Malpao. Okay.
Coal fingerprints. I think we're looking for a man with a coal moustache.
Recreate everything now. We're not done here yet, though. For paintings. Oh God. Give this a shot. Don't know the exact order of the events, but we can deduce what they were doing at each part. This room. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. Is that supposed to be Werner? We're saying Werner did that? That doesn't make any sense. This makes more sense. Yeah, with the handprint on it. What's going on right here? He was coming down, yeah. He heard a noise from the undergallery, so he came down here. This mystery person was banging on this. Then he heard it, and they immediately went to hide right here. And then what had happened? Wait. They got the paintings and then burned them. I hope this is right. I don't see how else it'd be wrong. Thank God.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the hatch bolt. He accidentally pushed a shovel to the floor. Vogel heard the noise. At the sound of his approaching footsteps, the intruder hid inside the coffin. When Vogel entered the basement, he failed to notice anything strange and left without properly checking. The intruder waited until Vogel had left the caravanserai before burning the paintings in Wilde's room. But the vandalism was a cover for the theft.
Vandalism was a cover for the theft. Go back and talk to him.
The pieces are not what I expected.
What do you think my collection is about?
It's about death. Let's go with decay.
Extravagant paintings have been left to rot in a basement. A commentary on decay and the crumbling of society, correct?
I don't know.
Well, that's absurd. Of course you know. It's your gallery.
There is no one answer,
Oh, yeah,
no
okay.
singular truth, but many filtered through the subjective mind. That forgetting, embellishing, lying machine. Besides, what's wrong with a lie if it makes life more interesting?
What's wrong with a lie? It corrupts the ability of others to behave freely and rationally.
Men never act freely and rationally anyway. It matters not what is or isn't in the end. The only important thing is how you feel. And I simply want to feel and consume as much as I can. Don't you?
Feelings are simply one's animal ancestry trying to wrest back control of the brain. I try to avoid the distraction.
You try not to feel, even in a place like this? None of it moves you?
To be frank, I struggle to maintain even a whit of interest in art.
But Mr. Holmes, it is joy incarnate, mankind's greatest achievement.
Mankind's highest achievement above all others is objective and rational thought.
I see then why you dislike art, for it means whatever you want it to.
Or perhaps, Mr. Vogel, I was lying.
Aha.
Mr. Vogel, my investigation has revealed that the intrusion was not merely vandalism but theft. The limping visitor left your place with a canvas.
That's very impressive.
This thief was familiar with the gallery and he was sporting a limp. Do any of your clients or artists come to mind?
My, your attention to detail is remarkable, Mr. Holmes. I should introduce you to Bosch's works. Alas, I'm afraid I cannot suggest a culprit.
The intruder entered the basement through the coal chute. He used a magnet to open the latch and dislodged the shovel while doing so. That's the noise you heard yesterday. When you went downstairs to investigate, he hid in the coffin.
It seems I should have checked the space more thoroughly.
The fire was a clever attempt to hide a stolen painting, even if it didn't fool me. I found the remnants of an empty frame in the pile of ashes. The canvas had been removed. Do you know which paintings in the Wild Room may have interested a thief? Were any particularly expensive?
Those pieces belong to a well-known artist named Boniface Mercurio. They're controversial, but not of a notably high value.
There's something more, is there not? I can see it in your eyes.
Indeed. There is another intriguing angle. I recently received an anonymous offer for one of Mercurio's works. The sum was more than fair, and indeed could have saved Mercurio from his artistic poverty. But he declined it.
Was it a performative whim? Some artists lionize pain and hardship as if their work would be worse after a meal and a hot bath.
I cannot tell. But not only did he refuse the deal, he insisted on displaying the painting in the public space. I was hoping to change his mind, but artists are a special breed of stubborn.
What was depicted in the...
A bound woman, wrapped in robes, being penetrated by a red devil that stared at us, the viewer. The beast had numerous tails growing from his back, and a large crowd gathered around the pair, silently watching the orgiastic scene.
Okay, well, given the nature of the other works on display, it's hard to see why that one stood out. What could possibly be its value?
The evaluation of art is very subjective, Mr. Holmes. After all, art is everything. A poem, a bruise, the beads of sweat on your beloved skin. Even a masterfully solved crime.
I'm not sure I see the connection.
Regardless, the painting was one of a series called The Sabbath Night in Cordona. The works depict sex, violence, and other controversial acts that life, for better or worse, contains.
Ah, I see.
I'm not sure that you do, but that can wait for another time.
So where can I find Boniface Mercurio?
I know he lives somewhere in Old City, but couldn't be more specific. He's a prominent figure, so finding him shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I believe I have enough to begin. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Your gallery certainly has unexpected depths.
I'm delighted to have been able to please a friend. In return, I expect you to come back with good news. Or at least with a good story.
We have to check the archives, that's right. So if you go, let's go to the map like that. Get used to doing that. He's a prominent figure. Old city, so address. I don't want to piss off John while I do this. Yep. Oh, of course. Prominent person. Am I looking in the wrong thing? Oh. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. Yep, John's pissed, isn't he? No, he's still happy, but I'm gonna reload. I don't get which archive we're supposed to be using. There's no way it would be this, right?
Mr. Holmes, I have something for you.
Oh my god.
Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to. Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details of a special assignment for you. Tell me, are you interested?
Sure.
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends to the message and not the messenger.
So he claims he's not a gal sneaker, seducing women everywhere he goes. Perhaps the truth is even more scandalous?
Please spare me the speculation and return to the matter at hand.
A gang of smugglers, the Eels, have Codona in their clammy grip. The British Empire can abide it no longer. Mycroft insists they be disbanded. But this organization only falls with the capture of their odious leader, Friedrich Panzer. And note well, I did say capture, not kill. Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eel's weapon.
So...
Indeed. You must be sure to... Here are all the files, and feel free...
Miss Sertle, if you're quite done with the
Well, that's perfect.
Blah blah blah. Okay. eel hunting. I hope this is what I need to do. Okay, it is a new case. Okay, interesting. Let me do eel hunting. Ooh, we're gonna need a disguise here. He doesn't know where exactly. He mentions that Mr. Mercure is a prominent person. Thank God. John's happy that we did that. Sorry. Oh God, are we gonna go need to piece together this bar fight? Hermes Avenue between Scarlet Street and Olive Street. Warehouse number 1, warehouse number 2. That's for the eel case. Let's see. Already forgot. Hermes Avenue, Scarlet Street, and Olive Street. Here's Scarlet Street. Here's Olive Street, and then Hermes Avenue. So he's gonna be right around here. The game just loaded, yeah. There's a policeman here.
Excuse me, young man. Where do you think you're going?
Greetings, ma'am. I'm looking for the...
I don't care who you're looking for. You shall not pass. No visitors allowed.
I wish to buy a painting from Mr. Boniface Mercurio. Is he at home?
Dearie, tell me, because old age has made me blind. Did someone write Information Bureau on my forehead? Because I'm not here to answer your questions. Entry is for residents only. If you aren't a resident, please leave, or I shall report you to the police.
Oh, great. We're gonna need disguise to get in here, aren't we? Yes, we are.
No visitors allowed.
Alright. This will be easy.
Hello, officer. How can I help you?
Greetings. I'm investigating the theft of a painting by Mr. Boniface Mercurio. He lives here, I understand. May I talk to him?
Oh, how dreadful. But I suppose that means his work is finally being appreciated, doesn't it?
In a way, yes.
That's good. The news should please him.
Thank you, Ma'am. So, where might I find him?
Find who?
Mr. Mercurio. His painting was stolen?
You must be new to the police service. You see, dear, there is a rule. No visitors allowed.
Oh, wow.
This rule applies to policemen as well.
Ma'am, I am representing the law of this island. Please, let me through, otherwise...
Do you know how hard it is to become a landlady on an island ruled by men? And if you think that I'm just an old woman whom you can frighten with your uniform, you're very mistaken. I have a lot of connections. If you do something stupid, my dear, it will be the last thing you do on this island.
Very well, Ma'am. I'll work it out another way.
Have a nice day, officer.
Wow.
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Short-sighted, despise. That's fantastic. Do I need to try different disguises? I think that might be it. Artistic Higher Society. Unless I really need to go around and try another way in, that might be what I have to do. She's not budging an inch. Okay, what? I can't go that way? Okay.
Not bad.
Do you know anything about this?
I've not heard a thing about this.
Alright. Is there really no other way? Okay. Hobo criminal. She says she has connections. I could try going in as a criminal or a worker. Let's try going in as a criminal. I don't know if this is gonna work. It's a long shot.
Good luck with your
That didn't work.
investigation, officer.
That didn't work at all. Why is this not working? Worker, sailor, soldier, policeman, colonel, local. If I try being a worker.
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Nope. Didn't work. Do I need to go to that coffee shop somewhere? What if I try to look like a local?
Good luck with your
All right.
investigation, officer.
Damn, we really can't do shit, huh? Let's try sailor. I mean, I'm just trying different ones. Do you have anything that'll make that go? There's this one.
Good luck with your investigation, officer.
Alright. What the hell's going on here? Oh, you know what? That's not call for parts. Maybe I need a disguise to go past that one guy that's in the back side of this place right here.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm too drunk to think clearly, sorry.
What? Okay.
Help me, please.
Clear off with your questions.
Alright. Damn it. What the hell is going on? No, excuse me. I think... Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Just doing a little bit of reading. So I need to go to a trader. I had a feeling they would come down to that. There's specific clothes I need to look like one of her people. That's what's going on here. So disguises in this game are more than just which group you can affiliate with the most. Pretty neat.
Nice afford. Let's pick.
Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't tell me I actually have to look like him. That's why they're showing this picture. Okay.
Choice. A good choice indeed.
We're actually gonna dress up as him.
Let's pick.
That's funny. I see, that makes so much more sense now. So, they haven't had me do this in the game where they show a picture and like, hey, look like this. Which facial hair does he have? Artist bristles, yeah. If this is his mom, like, there's no way this would actually fool her, right? Like, that's absurd.
Choice indeed.
That's stupid. That's so stupid.
At a good price.
Which group do I affiliate with right now? Workers, okay.
Boniface, sweetie. Is that you?
Oh, she's short-sighted. We're taking advantage of that.
Age does terrible things to one's sight. I didn't recognize you at first.
How are you, Mum? I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost my key. Do you have a spare?
For heaven's sake! How many times will you lose that key of yours? Of course I have a spare. You artists all live in your own little world.
Please, accept my thanks.
I would rather accept your rent. You promised to pay me several weeks ago, and I'm still waiting.
I will pay you, I promise, very soon.
You'd better do, my dear. Or else I'll just change the lock. And I won't fall for those cow eyes.
Oh boy. So Mercurio hasn't been seen, huh? Is he dead? Taking a guess, he's probably dead. Tends to happen in this game. And it's playing this creepy music too, so it's like, okay. What's gonna be behind the door when we open up his room? Ah, here we go. I'm just prepared for it to play a cutscene and that he's dead. Yep. Yep. Come on. Oh, what did I expect? And John is up there doing that.
Don't look at me like that, Sherry. I will not touch that dirty floor.
Oh boy. God, what happened here? The Muse from Abroad.
Aunt May whiskey, brandy bucks. Quite a collection he had here.
Alcoholic, maybe? Ooh.
I wonder where he got that fancy camera. Despite the overall tendency towards mess, you cannot sit with the drawer pulled out like this. Someone left it after searching.
Yep.
It appears the wine was truly awful.
What is that? Knife is missing. There's a fork but no knife.
The blood has dried.
I've heard of this style
That's
of
it?
painting.
We didn't look at it?
It's called expressionism.
Look at the body last.
The chest has been searched.
Paintings. Doesn't even look like they would fit all the way.
Red skin, tails on the back. Reminds me of Werder's description of the stolen painting.
Yeah, that's the...
Red skin, tails on the back. Reminds me of Werder's description of the stolen painting.
Yeah. Not one that would like to be shown to the public. What do we have here? It's a newspaper, but... Okay, put it on the Chronicle, that's it.
The photograph was not pulled out in time. Such a waste of material.
A masquerade party? Wait. These almost look like real pictures. Is this the cast that made the game? It could be.
Look at this, John. Isn't it our stolen demon?
Alright.
The wound is precise. It was inflicted by a razor or a knife.
Ouch. Anything on his hands? Can't look there.
Soaked in blood. It seems as if the puddle of blood was here before the rags.
Puddle of blood was there before he fell down. Could have been standing here. Bleeding. Leg, nothing like that.
Judging by post-mortem rigidity, the body lay here for 1 or 2 days.
Ooh, now this is the first knife. Not the first knife, but it's a knife with a prominent amount of blood on
A
it.
normal kitchen knife. Could be the murder weapon.
Could be. Oh, our time to recreate what happened here. This is the Muse from abroad, so I wonder, like, the Muse is his mom. She killed him, maybe? Or maybe it's not his mom. Alright, here we go. Some thief let this open and was rummaging around. Knife is missing. That person probably grabbed the knife and slashed it at his neck. Because he doesn't have any bruises or cuts on his head, does he? What had bruises on his knuckles. No notes about his head. Might he cut him his own neck? No. That seems plausible. I mean, why would he commit suicide? Ooh, maybe he caught someone stealing. Okay. That seems plausible. Bruises on his knuckles from this. He didn't cut him here though, did he? He got cut. Did he get cut here? He bled on the painting. And he stumbled over here maybe. And then the blood was already here and then he just fell. I'll take a guess and then if this is wrong I'll switch this. Oh wait, do we need to change this or no? No we don't. Let's give this a shot.
You're not even
Okay.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I'm gonna change this.
Mercurio was developing photographs when the intruder snuck in. Mercurio heard him coming. While the thief was searching the chest, the painter ran towards him with a bottle in his hand. He smashed it across the thief's head. The intruder had no choice but to defend himself, and the weapon of opportunity happened to be a kitchen knife. Mercurio stepped aside to grab the painting, but the wine-blinded thief attacked Mercurio's throat. When the thief came to his senses, he saw Mercurio bleeding on the floor. He grabbed the rags and tried to bandage him, but it was too late.
He didn't want to kill him.
Why did Mercurio attempt to snatch the painting in the middle of a fight? To strike the intruder? Not with his painting, it was too important to him.
Crazy. Why did he want to grab the painting? Maybe there was something hidden in it that he needed. The painter was killed in a fight. Search. No, hold on. The gallery intruder is a smoker who limps. There we go. Visitor didn't want to kill him, yeah. That doesn't make any sense. I can't connect anything else right now. How about we go search that lady's room?
Do you know what what makes a lady happy. Paid rent.
Okay. The game's not hinting at me doing anything else right now. As far as I know, I'm done here, right? Wait, are we going to look at here again? No. I think we might need to go outside. There might be a cutscene or something. Let's see. Is it gonna do one? No. Alright, guess we're looking around still. It's not telling me to use concentration. We're looking at this painting again?
It's time for some chemical magic, John.
Alright. So this painting meant a lot to him for some reason. We'll find out why. Oh boy. Times 2. Do another times 2. Then reverse it. Subtract 1 or add 1. Yeah. I'm just gonna use my mouse when I start doing this because it's way faster. Still painting. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like his room. That's what I thought before I even picked it up when I saw the cutscene for it.
That doesn't look like the painting we need, Sherry.
As expected, but that doesn't mean it won't tell us anything. Let's put it on the easel where it belongs. I guess this is his most ordinary painting. Spot the two differences, John?
I see. This is pretty cool. Yeah, there's nothing there, and then there's something in the corner of his room.
If the intruder didn't take it, the skull should be somewhere here. Nothing behind it.
Concentration on what? This? Back here, maybe? No.
Nothing behind it.
What are we doing?
If the intruder didn't take it, nothing behind it.
Here. What's this cutscene?
Monster was actually a man. Poor girl. John, you ought to be thrilled. We are now hunting the devil himself.
What were you saying, Sherry? I was too busy sketching the scene, you know, crimes and such like.
The monster was actually a man.
Did you find something?
A photograph. It depicts a man in a red suit with tails sprouting from his back and multiple people in masks watching the scene. It all adds up. But the act of love, it wasn't given willingly, John. It was a violation. And the girl, she was with child.
Give that to me now. Did you recognize someone?
No. Although the victim is not from Cordona, she is African. Look at the ritual scars on her face.
Get that image out of your brain. You have to continue the investigation.
I must speak to the landlady. Perhaps she saw or heard something.
Sherry, you cannot tell her the truth about Mercurio. It will hurt her.
John, that's illogical. Sooner or later, she will come here and discover a corpse, and I still need to talk to her.
Just avoid mentioning corpse, all right? Stick to the character, tell her to call the police.
I'll take that into account.
And wait here. I've redrawn the people in the photograph. Now you can proceed with your investigation without those horrific details.
Well, it's too graphic to see the ritual scars. Is that what it is? I guess it is. This is where I wanted the photo.
What's wrong, dear? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Mercurio is dead.
Can you tell me if anyone else has recently entered the flat?
Oh, you're talking about that limping man. I'm sorry I let him in. I was scared. And I thought maybe he would motivate you to find money so that you would pay your rent. No offense, dear.
Can you describe him?
Oh, so you weren't at home. I was so certain you didn't leave your flat that day. He was of average height, had a limp and a tattoo on his neck, and he was smoking Malpal cigarettes. Yep. My husband used to smoke those. They have a horrible smell I can recognize from a mile away.
Can I ask a favor?
Of course, dearie.
Please call the police and ask them to enter the flat. And don't look inside until they come up.
What? What trouble have you stepped in this time?
It really doesn't matter. Thank you, Mum.
Perfect gentleman. Spare the landlady's feelings. I bet there's an achievement for telling her.
Sherry, that was close. But you did everything.
Yeah, we can't be walking around in this anymore.
Incorrectly. Now, take off your outfit. I can't let you walk around in a dead man's clothes.
Automatically puts on our main clothes? Okay. Yeah. What conclusion are we drawing from that? Now we gotta go asking around trying to find this girl. Well. Our reputation is... What do the police not like about what I'm wearing? Is it the facial hair? It's insane. Okay. Let's just wear some really fine clothes and go talk to the police. Or talk to, someone wealthy. What do they even like? Don't we wear this shit? Oh god. We need to find some wealthy person to talk to. I might need to talk to a worker. An aristocrat, huh?
Is this familiar to you?
I cannot be of help, sir.
Oh.
Someone else might know better.
A carpenter. I could dress up as a working man.
May I ask for your assistance?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
What? Okay. Oh my god, you know what? Oh, I'll dress as a fucking Bobby. Oh, I can't talk to him about that? Okay.
May I ask you something?
Stick to your kind in the factory and get out of the way.
I like the unique dialogue based on the attire that you have. This guy looks like a sailor. Suicide attempts? Here.
Could you help me?
Sounds familiar, but no. Ask someone else.
My god.
May I ask for your assistance?
I've never heard of it. I'm sorry.
Not bad.
Is this familiar to you?
I would help if I knew
No.
more, but perhaps.
Oh
others
god,
would
John's
know
gonna get
how.
upset.
This isn't working.
Are you fucking serious, John? Bruh. We got the right disguise. A beggar, huh? Okay, let's try this.
Excuse me, just one question.
I would like to help a companion in misfortune, but I know nothing about this.
May I ask for your assistance?
What a coincidence.
Oh, thank God.
I only learned of this recently myself.
Victoria Bridge. Thinking Dutchman.
Does this poster truly claim that Cordona has a ghost? Unholy howls keeping you inside at night? Luigi can help. All ghosts gone. Meet on southern pier of the Silverton port. Donations gratefully accepted. This town loves the supernatural, but all I see is another scam to disprove.
The world shrivels under a skeptic's eye. That's why you're so sullen, Sherry. You leave no room for delight in the magical.
I delight in making the unknown known. Let us begin by asking someone about the poster and then pay this Luigi a visit at the port.
Where is the refugee camp? Not here, is it? Drinking Dutchman. this where we have to go? I don't think so. Is it? Maybe it is.
What can I get you, mate? What can I get you, mate?
Did you hear? Another sailor's drowned on the beach. What an idiot.
Look of a siren? Okay.
Did you hear? Another
I fucked
I was
up.
being very stealthy.
Alright.
Did you hear? Another Did you hear? Another
Wash. Iron song, I see. They're underneath the bridge. Could be down here.
Beasts!
Oh boy.
Murderers!
They're completely livid.
First they come to our land, then they murder our people. Drop them all into the sea!
Murder! Beasts!
Sir, this place is off limits to the public. Please state your business or leave, or I shall request that the police escort you out.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm from City Hall. They sent me to oversee the situation.
No, you're not. I'm the supervisor of the camp, and I'm the one who's handling the current situation on behalf of City Hall. Ronald Harlow at your service. Now, sir, tell me who you really are.
Very well, Mr. Harlow. I am a private investigator. I'm looking for a witness on my case. Sherlock Holmes is my real name.
A private investigator? Really? Even so, you're not authorized. I can't let you in, so please, step back.
Who the hell is this? Yeah, he can't do what we're doing, though. He is quite overdressed. Collared shirt, vest, coat. Nothing to say about his hat. Ooh.
What about the murder that this crowd keeps shouting about?
It's mere assumption. I assure you that the situation is under the police's control.
I know you want to deal with this in the right way. You are obviously a professional and a responsible person, but you clearly have never handled a situation like this before.
I am handling it, Mr. Holmes. Don't question my capability here.
And tell me how you do it. You can't even calm this gathered crowd, and as for the police, they're not quite managing it either, are they? You consider yourself a problem solver, but until today, you've been solving problems sitting at your desk in a dark corner of a city hall room. Here, you need a more practical approach.
What are you driving at, Mr. Holmes?
I can help you to handle the situation if you're truly interested in solving things quickly and quietly.
And how exactly would you manage that?
Simply tell the police that I'm with City Hall, and I'm permitted to investigate the scene. I'll work out the rest. But in return, I need your help finding my witness. She's a young refugee. She's with child, or was with child recently.
Look, there is indeed a dead body inside the camp. So even if the girl you are looking for is there, all the refugees are now being detained and interrogated by the police. They won't allow you to speak with her, and I can't do anything about that until the situation settles down.
So it's in our mutual interest to settle it.
Oh. I suppose that things are bad enough that I ought not shy away from help. All right, Mr. Holmes. I'll tell the police to allow you to come inside. Just tell me when you're ready.
Mr. Harlow, how did the refugees end up here exactly?
Oh, so you're not from around here yourself?
I've been away for some time, but I read the papers.
Yes, this whole story has been in the papers for almost a year now. They were smuggled to Cordona on a ship from Africa.
Smuggled? Then why didn't you deport them?
The smugglers managed to sneak them to shore and hide them inside an abandoned warehouse. When the police raided the warehouse and found the refugees there, the ship was already gone. We aren't even certain as to which ship it was. We have busy shipping routes with other colonies these days, you see.
So you decided to lock them up under a bridge?
There was no other option. We're still trying to work out what to do with them. I only hope we'll find a humane solution and not put them on a raft and float them out to sea.
Mr. Harlow, what exactly do you do here? What are your responsibilities?
What I do and what I am responsible for are two different realities, Mr. Holmes. On paper, I am in charge of the camp territory, security, provision, and the refugees in general. What I actually do most of the time is knock on every City Hall door trying to obtain some funding, or at least rations for the camp.
The police here on City Hall's behalf too?
They are, minus those who came here after the body was found. The governor won't let the refugees disperse into the island, so there's a significant police presence guarding the camp. Naturally, they answer directly to the police. I have some influence here, but I'm not their direct authority.
I'm ready to take a look at the scene.
All right.
Oh boy.
Go inside the camp and find Inspector Tewksbury. He's the officer investigating the scene. Tell him I sent you. Say you're an independent expert from City Hall. He'll fill in the details for you.
I'll find my way with words. Thank you, Mr. Harlow.
Murder!
beasts!
Who isn't allowed to visit the crime scene these days?
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed. We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
Who the hell are you? How did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office, and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector. Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's being questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body. 0.
Yep. Nine. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be a while to piece together, isn't it?
Clearly a left handprint here. A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently. Someone bled profusely here.
These events have fractured into so many pieces. But I know you can collect them all, Sherlock.
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence. A man's footprint. A heavy boot with a worn-out sole. Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment. The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike. It might have been used as an improvised weapon. No hint of blood or impact. The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
I'll use it to create a solution. A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
Those cigarettes, yep.
Soaked with salt water. £1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona.
Ah, here's the dead person.
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading. Nausea and stomach pain is not what he needs now.
If they find out about the passage, everything will go to them.
Passage. For the refugees, maybe?
If they find out about... Nobody will know anything if you keep your bloody mouth shut.
The coppers smell fishy here, Sherry. Perhaps we should sniff around. Sherry, just look at this. Living quarters in a sewer. What kind of a genius bureaucrat came up with this idea? We have seen some dark places in Cordona, but this...
Just washed. Better than nothing to bandage the wound. I'm afraid these leaves can only be added to tea. A steel dirk, sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain. Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
Ooh, is it the man that was trying to steal the painting, maybe?
An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
I'm starting to think this is the man that was the intruder. There's something mentioning a tattoo. Oh my god, what else are we missing? Shoes, okay.
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other.
Yeah.
This man was limping, John. A violent death. But this man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
Where did they mention the tattoo? It was somewhere before, though.
Can I ask you a question?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Something to clean the wound, something to disinfect it.
That will kill, not save him. Someone was dragged against their will.
The refugees have been detained and will not leave until all the circumstances are clarified.
It won't do any good.
What, do I have to grab the aloe vera? Get the water.
I've plated all the ingredients now to prepare the first aid solution.
Yep. Okay. What's something else for this? Well.
Thank you. This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
Highest reputation with the police. Maybe they can find something out more by talking to them while I'm in this state.
May I ask you something?
Unfortunately, my casebook is empty on this.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, I don't know about that. Ask one of the others.
Oh, I am bored. Call me when you find the answer.
Oh, what?
Can I ask you a question?
Unfortunately, my casebook is empty on this.
Okay, I guess we can't just ask the police. Maybe we need to ask the refugees. That might be it.
A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal. You know what? I'd like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
How did the intruder get in there? Yeah.
It's unlikely anyone could get in or out of the camp by water without alerting the police guards.
Ladder.
No, it's too short for these walls or cliffs.
Ah, the sleuth.
Sealed shut. I doubt our man could get through these grates.
Okay. What if he was already part of it? What if he was already affiliated with the refugees?
Such a mess. Let's figure it out.
A single Malpal butt. Roadman cigarettes. a brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan.
Yeah,
The good
okay.
old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
What a pleasant man this Mr. Tewkesbury is.
Murder! Beasts!
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Murder! Beasts! Murder! Beasts!
Excuse me, just one question.
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Hey.
Is this familiar to you?
You and I are the economic foundation of this island. We should help each other. But I don't know what you are talking about.
Murder! Beasts!
Asking around the camp.
Is this familiar to you?
Unfortunately, my casebook is empty on this.
Are you able to help me?
Unfortunately, my casebook is empty.
Oh my god.
Everyone's looking at us, Sherry. You sure you know what you're doing?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, I don't know about that. Ask one of the others. Back off. Back off.
Maybe I need to ask the refugees. That's probably what it is. Okay. Let's plan out what happened here. Yeah, I think he was chasing them. That's this. Okay, that's this guy over here. You trying to get this woman out of here? Yeah. No, she was resisting. Okay, that's all we're validating. Thank God I figured it out.
We have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
You still here?
Inspector, I believe I can aid your investigation. I know who the dead man is and what really happened here.
You do? Well, good for you. But I'm afraid I'm not the one you need to share your findings with. Speak to Mr. Harlow here. He's the one responsible for settling things in the camp.
You don't even care to listen?
Oh, I do care. And maybe even more than I need to. But I'm only here today to lock the place up, question witnesses, and file the facts. It's sad, but coming up with conclusions is not among my tasks here. You fellows at City Hall do that. Anyway, speak to the supervisor. I'll just stand by and listen to what you have to say. Your problem, not mine. Your problem, not mine.
Alright.
I've already told you all I've learned.
Okay.
Don't bother someone
What?
else
How's
with
this not? Okay.
Don't bother someone else.
How is this not relevant? Okay.
Your problem, not mine.
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
Yes.
Do you think one small clock can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble. Help me, please.
They often take us from the camp to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way to get a glimpse of freedom.
No, they're actually slaves.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock.
Don't tell me she's dead too.
I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice, please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people? Christ, Sherlock. Naylor, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John, by a long shot. Naylor doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
The refugee director? Badges such as these. He had a cross, so the cross badge is given to high-ranking officials, I see.
Could you help me?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
Help me, please.
Sorry. We don't see much here.
You obviously haven't thought.
Alright, I guess we don't do that yet. Thomas Norton. That's so ridiculous, but it'll work.
Could you help me?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
His very own cabinet in City Hall. Hold on. Oh, I saw this before.
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
Where's that tattoo? That's something else. Or the bath, yep. Be blood. What's this? There's a party goer.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
You blame yourself for what you did. Won't be any good unless you confess to me, so I'll try to be polite.
What sort of did are we talking about? Are you from the press?
I'm here because of Naylor.
Who?
You don't remember her name.
Lad, if you won't tell me where you came, I'll call for someone here to sort you out, if you get my meaning.
Do you recognize this man?
We definitely look alike. But you have the wrong person.
Really? Then you won't mind if I pass this along to the newspaper?
All right. All right. Is this about money, as you said in the letter? What kind of sum are we talking about?
I've never written a single word to you. Bribery, not my style.
So, that letter, it wasn't from you?
Well, it appears that more and more people in the city are finding out about your despicable hobby, doesn't it? You're in the clutches of justice, and very soon they will squeeze you. It's in your best interest to cooperate.
Fine. I suppose now we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr.
Sherlock Holmes. And I do not.
Shame. All the best discussions are accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Where are my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, a British envoy in Cordona on a military mission. So, where do we start?
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone with them. What can I say? I got myself mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance.
He was
in my
at the
drink.
party with Mercurio.
After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault?
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstance.
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right. A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it. I've left enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
The painting that depicted you, image of the devil, was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position, yet here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes, and I'm no exception.
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
He's an artist, right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad. Wait, you don't think that I have anything to do with this?
You had motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio?
Well, him, yes. I thought he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the Crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt. Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all. Naylor deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you think you can decide what's best for these people?
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
Have you decided yet?
Oh man. What's the other situation? What's the other decision here? There are no other ones, huh? tough decision to make here. Think. Yeah, I can do this.
Have you thought it all through?
Almost. The refugees, what will happen to them?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here in this fancy office if I didn't know how to pull the right strings. In fact, it's the only thing I know. The local governor will receive a decree signed by the House of Lords containing a request to patriate the refugees in the name of the Crown.
From where did you gain such influence?
I never asked you how you found the photograph. So don't ask the magician how he performs his tricks.
But how can I believe you?
Ugh, I presume you do believe in my selfishness. The initiator of the refugee salvation will be none other than the British envoy, savior and protector of those in need. It's a win situation for me, too. Now, what about the photograph?
You deserve to be punished, but the greater good is what matters here. I won't bargain it for justice for Naylor.
I'm glad that this situation is over.
It will be over when you settle the matter of the refugees.
You have my word, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, you've returned. Have you uncovered anything new about the theft?
Always plays this creepy music when we talk to him.
I brought news, but not all of it will please you.
Fill me in, Mr. Holmes. I won't shoot the messenger.
I tracked down Boniface Mercurio.
I presume he wasn't delighted about the situation.
He was not having a good day on account of his murder. Killed in his own flat by the same person that stole his painting.
Oh, sweet Mercurio. Perishing in the pursuit of his art. How apt. I will miss his exceptional sense of humor.
I located the thief, but found him rather cold. He was tight-lipped about the painting, too.
Huh, he's dead. How very droll, Mr. Holmes. Warren presumes you were not responsible.
It was an accident at the refugee camp. He impaled himself on his own knife.
Life is nothing if not cruel and capricious. What about the stolen painting? Have you located it?
Unfortunately, I could not locate the missing painting.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, such disappointing news. Not even a shred of information? The slightest lead?
I'm afraid the case has gone cold.
I suppose if you were unable to find it, no one else could. What a pity. Oh, but I can tell. You learned something else, didn't you? What happened to your crusade of truth? Was it not that important, after all?
No truth will satisfy you, Mr. Vogel.
It was not an attack, Mr. Holmes. If you've chosen not to tell me, I respect your intention. But it is just rather boring, isn't it?
It is what it is.
Well, now that we've resolved all of our outstanding matters, I have a gift for you. I took the liberty of having it delivered to Stonewood Manor. I am told it belonged to your mother.
And what exactly have you sent me?
Frankly, I'm not sure how to answer that. I trust you'll know.
Previously, you mentioned there may have been more to my mother's passing than consumption. It appears you were right.
Oh dear. I'd hoped to be wrong.
She was unstable, mentally unwell. She required sustained, specialized treatment, but her madness persisted.
I knew that Violet had disappeared from the public eye, but had no idea of her suffering. I cannot imagine what you're feeling.
I'm fine. Thank you, Mr. Vogel. I am curious to see what you have procured.
I think I'll leave the exhibition in its current state for a while. I'll call it The Art of Vandalism.
Let's see what he left. Probably gonna have another flashback. Now, who's this?
Mr. Sherlock Holmes, I presume.
Correct. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Emilio Esteva. Happy to make your acquaintance.
Oh,
I'm here
this
on
guy.
behalf of Mycroft, your brother. He's on his way to Cordona. In the meantime, he requests your assistance with a sensitive matter. My orders are to provide you with the details.
You have my attention, Mr. Esteva.
Mark Ridley, the son of General Arthur Ridley, is being blackmailed. Suffice to say, the compromising material is of a delicate nature. The matter is of no small importance to the Crown, especially given the status quo on Cordona.
What about the status quo?
The Ottoman population holds a certain animosity towards the colonial rule. It's been this way since we took over the island. General Ridley made concessions with their leaders, but I'm afraid we are still teetering on the edge of open hostility.
What does Mycroft want me to do? Retrieve the blackmail material?
No, sir, nothing of the sort. Mark Ridley is meeting the blackmailer atop the old city bridge tower. You shall observe from a distance, then establish the blackmailer's identity. Do not attempt to arrest him. We'll handle it from there.
Saving the best for yourself? Fine.
There is a cafe just over the bridge that provides a good vantage point. Please report to me when you are done. I'll be waiting for you here, and remember, discretion is of the essence.
Oh, this is a continue of the M. The Moriarty or Malice questline. Cases, I should say. Okay, that'll be fun to do. Continue this real quick. What the hell is this?
Just look at this thing. It's huge.
It's a bizarre object, and yet oddly familiar.
Yep, there we go.
Did you just remember something?
Yes. A room full of curiosities and artifacts. I think I can find it in the manor.
Sherlock. So, you continue to pursue the imaginary.
Oh, it's his brother.
I had hoped you might have got all this out of your system by now.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
It's my house, actually. I've come to bring you back.
I have no interest in returning, let alone with you. I know you lied about Mother all these years, claiming she was merely ill, but she was unstable. She never had tuberculosis. She was not recuperating, but mentally deteriorating, and you never once thought to tell me. How dare you?
I shall not indulge this petulant tantrum. You can just tire yourself out and then slink back to London with your tail between your legs.
Just tell me everything. I'm an adult now. Show me the basic courtesy of an explanation. You know I will find out eventually.
The goal was stability, and that's what you got. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
The consequences of one's actions determines what is right or wrong.
Yes, exactly. The ends justify the means. After leaving Cordona, Sherlock, you had a normal childhood. In London, I was able to support you, guide you, shape you into a fine and productive young man. You have so much potential, so much to offer society.
But that's not the end. Now I found the truth, and it has shattered everything I knew about her, about you, and about myself. I feel unstable because of you. Your actions were not justified. Lying never is.
Oh, grow up, Sherlock. It was a white lie which has as much use in the realm of the interpersonal as the international. It is time you come to accept that some things are bigger than yourself.
Oh, you are full of it. You like to pretend you care about the big picture, but it's just an ego trip. You like knowing more than others. You like greasing palms and rubbing shoulders with the rich and powerful. You like having eyes and ears everywhere. The fact it helps the nation is incidental, because all you care about is yourself.
It's true. I have agents everywhere, including Cordona. If you weren't so damn stubborn, you'd realize that means I'm only here for you.
Just look at this thing. It's huge.
Do exercise some restraint, Mr. Holmes. Find the whos and we'll handle the whys.
Let's see.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall. It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible. It must have been something else. Oh, of course, that mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around too.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us. The workers took the artifact and placed it into the cabinet of curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that.
Cabinet of Curiosities. Which room is that? Somewhere downstairs.
Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Cabinet of Curiosities. You know what? Not here. This is our room. Our room, not the one to go into. God damn it, where is it?
This portrait was painted some time before my father's death. I would guess it's the only depiction of him that remains. Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her cabinet of curiosities.
I never saw the point. What does it matter if some artifact is real or not? It still exists.
Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were actually true.
One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable. I remember this cozy blanket. It was perfect for...
Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world. It's a pity how many amazing things are missing from this room.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1.
Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace de Orham.
Oh, Mycroft. He always acts so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down.
It's supposed to be Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. That's funny. So.
Another fake Holy Grail. Its owner claimed to be the heir of King Arthur. Scarcely believable. He also insisted a deadly rabbit was hunting him.
That's a Monty Python reference. The hell is that thing?
Oh, I remember these. We used them to spar together until Mycroft found out and forbade us from using real weapons. So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand.
A different judge. Luciano. From the previous cases?
Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting. Officer Luciano J. Placido. This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Ah, Sherry.
Yes, it is. I want to open it.
Carefully opened. Dated 24th of April, 1869.
Trial of Dr. Otto Richter. Hmm.
(1852), Bingley, West Yorkshire. This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Look, it's Roger. This jolly old man's well preserved. Even looks refreshed.
I doubt he drew much interest at the auction.
That's for the best. I'd be upset if he fell into the wrong hands.
The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man.
No, those don't connect at all. What am I doing? The Mycroft was trying to protect him.
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that. The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism. An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject. The full plate armour of Sir Robert Saunford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
I'm starting to remember something. I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what, and we didn't have a great view from behind the statue. Books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
I'm gonna do that? Yep.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
He closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
He opened the door to the postman, and they exchanged documents. If it was a real postman, of course. The painting on the wall was slightly a tilt. He stopped and straightened it.
Then where did he go? In here? Okay.
Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if... Almost as good as mine. A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it? I think this is what we're looking for.
We made it. So what's there?
Single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself. Otto Richter. This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research. Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met.
Goodness. Right. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think it's Mycroft confronting Dr. Richter.
You're not even trying.
Oh, come on.
Sherry. Concentrate.
What is that? There was sudden noise, but it was hard to see what was happening from behind the statue. What? Hold on. That makes no sense. Zero cents.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry.
What?
Concentrate.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside.
I thought they were trying to reach it on the ladder. The hell? What? I guess because it contradicts them being sneaky and not hearing what was not seeing what was actually going on at first, I guess. The ladder is just a red herring. Okay. No.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them. I heard a noise in the hall.
Yeah, what the hell was that? More guests. Who?
Sherry, look! We've got a parcel here. Hurry up and let's see what's inside.
The hell? Oh, this guy.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
Sacrificial lamb. Prince of Darkness. Oh god. The wealthy like it because it's like, what, for Masquerade? I don't see how my makeup... I guess I can wear the makeup for this. This is probably going to be a crazy case. Cordona Abbey. This will be going here later in the game. Or maybe soon, because it is an area that's open and unlocked door, or a locked door. Nope.
That was the third in a row, and all are in grand array.
A wizard.
Of course, the police are...
Witchcraft. Beyond a joke.
Seni görmek güzel.
There's no fast travel point here.
Hello. How are you feeling?
Beyond a joke. Okay. So. Turquoise Lane. Oh, I need to go around. Oh, this must be it.
Welcome to the Manchur's mansion.
A masquerade party.
Welcome, sir. I do hope you enjoy yourself.
I think we deserve a rest.
Enjoy the evening, sir. There is still plenty of time before the grand finale.
All right.
Is that Werner Vogel? I can't tell. Could be him.
What if I write an article about these people here? Can you help me gather information about Cordona's elite? My goodness, Sherlock, they made a blood fountain.
No, John, it's definitely not blood, just wine. The whores at a guess?
Alright, we need to... Sacrificial lamb. Wonder what's gonna happen here.
Let me see that stallion up close. Let me see that stallion up close.
Alright.
I guarantee we'll have a good time.
None of these people are gonna help.
Are you able to help me?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Alright. Here we go.
These medieval botany and chemistry books look even more satanic than the occult ones. Codex Orchis. Why does this occult book sound like a flower? Romantic poetry and prose. Someone's in touch with their feelings. Codex Orchis.
Alright.
Why does this occult book sound like a flower? Well-known and recent plays to keep up to date with the current trends.
One of these books must open a secret passage. I know it.
Oh my god.
Sherlock! Friend! I wasn't sure you'd come.
Werner, I see you are not...
Irene Adler.
The more time you spend here in Cordona, the more I feel it my duty to bring you into our world and show you all we have to offer.
And what is on offer today?
Pleasure, indulgence, relief, and relaxation. You've earned some time for yourself, have you not?
Those who know me would say I'm incapable of it.
Nonsense. I refuse to believe there is anyone permitted to know Sherlock Holmes.
Huh. You may be right.
Then free yourself from inhibition and expectation. The night is young, and so are the guests. You should try to enjoy both. It's not healthy for handsome men to spend every night alone, and certainly not in a house filled with such melancholic memories.
I must admit, my travels have proven more taxing than expected. I'm less confident in my life and myself. Time of relaxation seems a distant dream.
So can I tempt you with a physical aid to your moral consolations? There's wine, of course, something to smoke, or perhaps an artificial paradise? Yes, something more spiritual, a potentiator to sharpen the mind. A 7% solution of, well, that'd be telling, but you must try it.
My mind is my most valuable asset, and a finely tuned instrument I will not risk impeding its function. My ultimate duty is to provide the world with truth, and I do that perfectly well as is.
Duty? You've never cared about that before.
Of course I do. Exposing a lie, revealing a fact, that is a moral responsibility.
That's not morality. Morals are what happens afterwards when truth collides with consequence. Do you ever follow up on cases you solved? Do you ever see what happened next? Visit the victims? Ensure justice is served in the courts? And how do you choose where to direct your attention? Are there not deserving causes to which your brilliance could be applied but isn't?
You ascribe me more power than I possess. I have a narrow skill set and work within that mandate. What occurs afterward is irrelevant.
With every action or inaction, you place a finger on the scales of morality. Many in the city would see you as abdicating your responsibility.
I haven't.
Not me, of course. Morality is subjective, just like truth. There is little to be gained from indulging in it, and far better things to indulge in. Now I must insist on easing any burdens I've placed upon your shoulders. Show yourself a kindness, and try this rather delectable concoction.
If this solution truly does assist with thinking, then well, perhaps it would be puerile to overlook an opportunity to study it. I'll take it with me.
Yes, Sherlock. Very good. And now, our evening begins in earnest. I just remembered. I'm sorry, Sherlock. My mind's delightfully impaired. Please take this key. It opens the altar room, past the library.
Pardon? Altar room? What now, Werner?
Go quickly and find our Fabio. Only you can make him talk. I'll join you in a minute.
The altar room. Who? Manchios. Now, where is the altar room?
Curtains do not guarantee.
And you still need a crack, despite being a theory.
Give me another second.
Okay, I guess we can't go there yet. This might be it. Someone's probably dead. Sacrificial lamb. Yep.
My God. Was he here this whole time?
My God. Cuban scar.
Enough cigars to burn down the entire mansion.
Still fresh. What's that?
Why don't people tidy up after themselves?
It's a saber. Oh, no, it's for the fireplace, isn't it? Blood.
Blood. A sturdy bottle met a not-so-sturdy human. It didn't break only because it was unopened. An open wound spoiled the carpet.
What about a quick pillow fight?
A blunt force trauma may have suffered an internal hemorrhage. This crude tattoo partially covers as slave branding. This golden handle has a bloodstain on it. The dagger is heavy and sharp, but lacks balance. The wound is deep. A precise strike reached the heart. This worm-like sigil has been drawn with his own blood.
What else are we missing? What's that?
The victim has clenched the fabric so firmly in his fist that it's nigh impossible to remove it. He died right here. The sign reminds me of the astrological symbol for Mars. This one looks like a twisted symbol of Venus, drawn in a hurry.
Where does this door lead? Ooh. There's a lot to unravel here.
The ointment smells mouse-like. I presume it is an aphrodisiac prepared from a Spanish fly. This oil has a slight aroma of flowers and olive. This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. This elaborate box must be for the ritual dagger. The herbs here are Salvia divinorum. They have a slight hallucinogenic effect to emphasize the ceremony.
Ah, he's in here now.
Werner, care to explain what is going on here?
On nights like these, it's not unusual for some attendees to get a little exuberant. It's part of the appeal. Unfortunately, it appears things have gotten out of hand. Yes, some are more prone to bend the rules of morality.
That's murder. I doubt there's anything left to bend. Why did you not tell me immediately? We were chatting about trivial matters for some time.
If I'm completely honest, Sherlock, I've consumed a rather potent cocktail of substances. My attention slips and drifts. But I'm glad I thought to call for you.
You sent me a disguise.
Oh dear. Did I? Well, since I found the body, Mr. Manchios has agreed that you can investigate the matter. I promise my mind will behave itself going forward.
All right. Pull yourself together, Werner. What is it about these nights that you are so eager to share with me?
Well, they're not always in the evenings, but they are in the shadows. People gather to test their boundaries in a safe and consensual atmosphere. Often with more stains than your typical crime scene. But that is the point. Who are we to judge?
I suppose that's fair. What about today, then? Was anything different?
Well, I was invited as a special guest. It's supposed to be a time of both divine and carnal pleasures. A scratch for every unconventional itch.
I imagine you're reeling from your shattered expectations.
On the contrary, there is still spectacle, stimulation, and release, merely in a different form. I like to let life entertain me.
Or death. Let me see what...
Oh, we have Vogel's testimony. Check out that room first, then I'll come back and talk to him. Dressing room. My Fabio.
Handcrafted and luxurious cufflinks. There's also a note. For my Fabio. Manchos. The key is similar to the one that Vogel gave me.
F. Fabio.
The key is similar... The key...
Yeah.
The capital F on the key fob might refer to Fabio.
Could be.
Would you recognize me in one of these? I suppose not.
This is a different ritual. A useful tool for a disguise arsenal.
How can anyone accept such behavior?
Paid? It was a paid party? Okay. We got in for free though. Unless you're talking about paying in the ritual. This door leads back here. Okay. What was in this?
The pitcher is empty, but with puddles around it. Blood clots are adhered to the sides of the drain.
Concentration did its own thing there.
Identical to the robes the guests are wearing. Props, decorations, and tools for a more detailed set. Similar to the guests' robes, apart from the bloodstains.
Didn't learn about. Fabio sacrificed it.
Mr. Manchos is the owner of the manor, yes?
And the host of Cordona's most memorable parties. He promises even the ugliest guest a partner for the night. And for the ones with more unconventional tastes, Mr. Manchios provides other services.
What a caring person.
You cannot begin to imagine.
How did you discover the body? In between guzzles of alcohol?
I was set to perform in a fecundity rite with Fabio and came to inquire further. It was a staged ritual where he was to play the principle of life.
And the rehearsal was unsuccessful?
Who knows? I found him alone on the altar, his blood dripping to the floor.
And then?
Then I called Mr. Manchios. He was panicking, so I told him about you. We left the room and locked the door. Then we were...
filling time?
Waiting for you was stressful. We indulged in some simple comforts. Overindulged, perhaps.
Were you well acquainted with Fabio, the victim?
Everyone knew Fabio, or wanted to. His beauty was the talk of the island. Too handsome to go unnoticed. He was magnetic. Fat wallets fought for the privilege of having him. He offered the pleasures of performance, and more.
When you discovered the body, was the door open?
No, it was locked. Oh, that reminds me. It's a minor detail, but the first time I came to speak to Fabio, I left without entering, having been unable to open the door.
You didn't have the key?
No, I had it. Don't look at me like that. I was mostly sober. I suspect there was a key in the other side of the door, blocking the lock.
That detail may very well be major, Werner. Well done. So you returned later, only to find the lock was not blocked?
Correct. After an hour had passed, I tried again and was able to unlock the door. That's when I discovered poor, handsome...
Oh, we got a locked room mystery, yep.
The police remain unaware of this tragic event?
Some of them may be hiding behind their masks. They conceal many things. But we didn't want the authorities to create more problems. Besides, after a few cocktails, their incompetence will have soared to new heights.
How do you know I even want the case?
I promised you relaxation. If there's one thing I know about you, Sherlock, it's that nothing soothes you more than a good mystery.
What about the fertility ritual? There was something about Fabio being a principle of life.
Fabio was supposed to portray the beauty of life's origin. Flowers, oil... Not this travesty that seems straight out of the Inquisition.
So this ritual is not the fertility rite. What was it meant to look like?
It begins with a woman lying naked in a flower bed on the altar. She represents Gaia, the earth. As I cover her in oils, we chant for the principle. As our calls reach a climax, Fabio enters and copulates with her. After he finishes, I stab her with a dagger. That part's just pretend, of course.
But the intercourse is not?
I did not expect you to be such a prude. Are you a virgin? It is nothing to be ashamed of, but it would explain the color of your cheeks. The fertility rite marks the start of our festivities. The principle of life is beautiful, intimate, essential. It must not be stopped.
Yet it appears that someone did stop it. What about the naked woman? Can you tell me anything about her?
Oh yes, Matista. She's one of Fabio's compatriots and a performer too.
Suspect.
I haven't seen her today, actually.
No suspect. Smoking gauge. We have that and we use it. Let's do this.
You've got a lot to do, Sherlock.
Okay. Handprint.
A person leaned against the doorframe. They left a smudged trail of blood. A bloody handprint on an armchair. The wounded person was here for some time. There appear to be no further traces leading to the altar.
So, Sherry, do you have any ideas about the case?
Perhaps. I think I can deduce what happened here.
He's in that.
Let's see. Might save this till tomorrow.